Good morning and a happy Wednesday. We picked up about 3 inches of rain in the New Orleans metro overnight, but thankfully no major widespread flooding issues. So now on the backside of this storm system, we've got much colder air starting to rush in again. Upper 30s for Macomb. We're already down to 40 in Baton Rouge, 45 in Gonzales, and we'll continue with these 50s only around a while longer. So we're already reaching our high forecast for your Wednesday. A little deceiving as it's not even 6 a.m. just yet. Of course, you're seeing that drier air filter in with the 30s for dew points in those same exact spots. Upper 50s where there's still been a Gulf influence and that cold front hasn't quite reached the southern portion of the viewing area. So we'll continue to watch a transition on the wind direction. Instead of that southeasterly flow, our winds are going to be out of the north, and they're going to start whipping as well into the teens and 20s for sustained winds, gusting into the 30s as we approach the lakefront. So a small craft advisory is issued all day into tonight, and we've also got that cold weather advisory flying across the whole viewing area. Now, I do think on the south shore we'll see temperatures drop off a little more gradually, but we're definitely heading into the afternoon time frame closer to the lower 50s, upper 40s. And then, of course, overnight tonight, we're going to continue with those 30s on the south shore and 20s on the north shore, which means you'll have to think about protecting your pipes is something to keep in mind. As we approach tomorrow and Friday, very similar mornings and afternoons, 20s and 30s, then only topping out in the 40s. So we do have another weather impact alert, and it's for the concern of those pipe issues. Traditionally, when you have 28 degrees or less for 4 hours or more, you'll have to think about wrapping the pipes. So do that on the north shore if need be. South of the lake, you should be okay with just concerning people, pets, and plants. Plants, especially if they're sensitive, need to come inside. Otherwise, you should be able to just place a blanket over them and be fine. Here's the boundary itself. You can see it from Jackson all the way down to Lake Charles, making its way across the Baton Rouge and Gonzales area. We're still on the eastern side of that, but our wind chills tomorrow morning are going to feel like the teens and 20s. I think we're all going to be running door to door to get to and from our final destination. So we continue with tomorrow and Friday mornings as the coldest, especially close to the state line where you're dealing with the low 20s. Be on alert and make sure you're dripping that faucet with a small trickle, likely close to the spaghetti noodle size, as we are below the freezing mark itself. By Saturday on the North Shore, back at 32, and we'll continue to see temperatures in the 40s on the South Shore. So there's your checklist. Make sure that you've got all those preps in place. Where you're seeing the pink here, you need to think about pipes. Otherwise, that purple just showcasing the concern for a light freeze and some frost developing as well, which could add a couple minutes to your drive time. Now, as we approach these next 2 parade weekends, we're going to be purple, green, and gold. So think about all of the layers that you need to get out on the route. Definitely the sweatshirts, maybe the puffy metallic jacket, and the sequins layered up. Our 7-day forecast, though, it does take us towards the extended outlook with the possibility of a little bit more warmth by Mardi Gras Day. So as you're planning your costumes, I think we'll probably be in the 60s for highs.
All right, Brooke, and with the weather doing what it's doing, a reminder, go download our free WWL Plus app. You can check live radar and live newscast as well, special programming. We have recently added some new features as well to WWL Plus to help you stay informed during severe weather and on weather impact alert days such as this one. Download the app, watch it on your TV, watch it for free.